Hi, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I want to welcome each and every one of you back. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you'll get email notifications of new videos when they are uploaded. Also, if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I so appreciate each and every one of you dropping in to spend some time with me. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the high vibe reading. Okay? And I hope all of you are well. I hope all of you are safe. I hope your families are well and doing and are safe. And I hope each and every one of you are really on the road to healing and happiness and good health. We are at the end, the last quarter of 2021, and Virgo season is about to end. And we are also in the energy of the full moon in Pisces that happened yesterday. And I think the Virgo season ends either later today or tomorrow. Um, but we'll get into that. All right, we're going to get into that. But right now, we're going to clear the air and get ready for the high vibe reading of the week. Okay? All right. As you know, I ring my trusty little sound bowl. So that's what we're going to start off with. Okay? All right. Interesting thought came through today. The thought that has come through for this week is one of remembering. So we're going to see how that plays out in the cards and what the angels have to tell us today. All right. At first, all the information you need to know is in the box below. If you'd like a reading or a session, an energy session or healing session with me, send me an email. What's the address? wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. And if you'd like an angel card reading, which is much more extensive than we have here, I offer 30 and 60-minute readings. You are either on the phone or on Zoom with me. And you can ask as many questions as you want. And we just have fun. And I always say allow an extra 10, 15 minutes over that. Because sometimes we get into questions and then it's like we're at that point of the session ending and I'm like, no, we got to get this answer. So go ahead, hit me up for those. And I don't know, I've just been, sorry. So the weekend was my birthday. Yay, happy birthday. I made it another year. My friends gave me something this year for my birthday. Um, which I found hilarious. They started celebrating on Thursday. So I've had dinner, I've had one dinner, three brunches, maybe three lunches, and a couple of breakfasts. So I'm kind of like, okay, I love food. Maybe I need to take a little break. So yesterday I took that break. My body said, yeah, we just need a time off. But my friends gave me this, so they had me wear this at one of the events that we were at. And I was trying to eat and keep the crown on my head, and I was like, gosh, I don't know how they did it back in the old days. But they had it pinned down. I did not. Okay, so for all you Virgos out there, or anyone who's any sign that's having a birthday, I think next one's Libra. So happy birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday, Libra. And we're going to go ahead and get into our read for the day. Okay? All righty. Let me find a place to rest my crown. Anyway, we just had fun. There was a bunch of folks that different groups. One day I'll have them all come together, but I have friends in different groups that it's always interesting to see, my friend group, because people are like, "You're friends with them? I didn't know you even knew them." Yeah, I don't brag about my friends, and I keep them very much close to my heart. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the read for today. We're going to first start off by calling in the angels, and I'm looking for a... Okay, so this is a piece of jasper, and it's been carved into an elephant. Many of you may not know, but elephants are my favorite animal. Well, one of them. Panther, snake, because I was born in the year of the snake. Dragons, I guess you call dragons animals, but I got a couple of them. Got a few of them on my totem pole. And I happen to watch the Herd channel on YouTube with Kenyasa. Oh my gosh, she's just such a sweetie pie, albino elephant who has blue eyes, which is so rare. And I started following her during COVID, and from her mission where when they rescue her all the way up to now, where she's such a spunky little elephant, and her birthday is this week too. Maybe that's why I was driven to this. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call in the angels. I'm in a little quirky mood for me. Anyway, calm down, Carolyn. Let's get ready for the angels. Angels, surround us, guide us, inspire us, protect us, and keep us safe during this reading. Provide the guidance, provide the healing, and provide the message that is necessary at this time. We're going to bring in the energy of the archangels. We're bringing in the energy of the ascended masters. We're bringing in the energy of our ancestors and our own spiritual teams. We're bringing in the energy of the fairies. We're bringing in the energy of benevolent beings throughout all space, time, and galaxies. We're bringing in the star seeds, the Palladians, and the Arcturians. We're bringing in the energy of wisdom. Thank you, angels, for all you do. Thank you for surrounding us. Thank you for guiding us. And thank you for bringing to us what is for our highest healing and the highest healing of all. We are so grateful and thankful for each and every way that you support us and guide us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mother Earth, for all the beauty that surrounds us. Thank you, Father Sky, for watching over us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For someone out there, I keep hearing to say this, and it could be for the whole channel. Blessings are here. That's what I keep hearing. Blessings are here. I heard that all weekend. Actually, it started last week. And I thought, what did I just hear? And I kept hearing, blessings are here. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then I heard it, especially on my birthday. And on my birthday, when I see fairies or gnomes or other elements show up, there's like a sparkle here, a sparkle there, and I was like, I was like, hi, thank you for coming by, thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. And if there are any other September 19th birthdays out there, happy birthday, twins. Sorry it's late. I was celebrating. And so yes, the celebrations were fun. Some were on the beach. I took a hike. We went to the botanical gardens. I don't drink, so for some of my friends, it's like, oh, that's right. We got to figure out something where there's no drinking involved. So I cannot be around alcohol. I'm super, super sensitive and can become very ill. No, I was never an alcoholic. That's what someone said to me. Oh, you don't drink because you're an alcoholic? How many years you been sober? I just laughed. I said, no. There is a thing called alcohol sensitivity. And I'm extremely sensitive to alcohol. And it started to show up it's been over 20 years ago, as I was really coming out of the closet with my gifts, because I, for a long time, kept it to myself. I just didn't discuss it with people because I had found some criticism in the past. And growing up, my dad and I were close, and he honored my gifts. He died when I was 7.5. So from 7.5 until about college, so it was about over 10 years, I kept the angels very much close to my heart and didn't discuss them with anyone for fear of criticism. I mean, I got criticized about everything else, so I was like, this will be my secret. And my intuition and things like that all kept very quietly held. Came in handy many days. Anyway, let's get into the high vibe reading for today. But something sad to share with you, that blessings are here. Not on the way this time, here. So however you are being blessed, enjoy it. I'm excited to see what unfolds for people. Leave me a comment in the comment section, and if I don't get back to you, it's because YouTube hid the comment. And so I will just say to all of you right now, it's much appreciated. It is extremely kind of you. And I'm grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And remember, on this channel, when we're not sure which angel to call on, what do we say? We say, angels, get the flock in here. So if you are ever looking, because sometimes we get hung up as human beings on the name. What name do I call? Who do I call? And we get stuck in not doing anything or taking any action. So the one way around that, one of my teachers told me, was just have the angels come in. And so I said, angels, get the flock in here. And the angels that are supposed to show up and help you will. The angels that are assigned certain gifts and attributes will show up and really support you. So just know that you have that option too. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you who's showing up for you. All right, so just remember that and keep that handy. And whenever you're out in public and you just need additional support, like say you're going for a job interview and you need additional support, or this is a job you want, state it very clearly in a positive way to the angels as if you already have the job. Thank you for this amazing job that allows me to support myself and my family in a very comfortable way, where I get to do good work, where I get to work with amazing people. You know, something like that. That's a good example of how you can just fast forward it and really begin to speak it, and begin to speak it from a place of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations. And when we are coming from a high vibration, we are also able to match with what our blessings are in this lifetime. And everyone's blessings are different. And everyone's blessings should be acknowledged and celebrated. So if you find yourself at a place where you're like, I don't know what's going on, call on the angels. And just say, angels, get the flock in here. This is where I need guidance and support. And then always say at the very, 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 very end, thank you. Always thank the angels for showing up and being a part of your life. Okay? So I just finished pulling from two of the decks. I'm using 4 for this reading. And we're going to get into it in just a moment. I don't even know what the cards say because they're all upside down. I'm sorry, I haven't really turned them over to see yet. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you which decks it is, and I'll leave it in the description box below, as well as any affirmations that come up, okay? So that you can go back and refer to that. Always go down to the box after one of my readings, because I also put questions in there you can ask of yourselves if you love to journal. And I also put some guidance in there for you too. So just, scroll on down. I know if you're driving, don't do it. Wait till you get home. But if you're home, go ahead and do that, okay? All right. Yeah, I attempted to straighten my hair this weekend, and it was straight. And then along came good old frizz. And so much for the straightening. So you got a little bit of both today. A little bit of both. And I cut 2 inches off because they were kind of dry. But, ooh, a hopping card. So that means it's one that we really need to pay attention to. All right, let's get into the reading. Let me grab my trusty clean glasses. I cleaned them off before we got started so that I could make sure I could read. Card number 7, Body Talk. Oh, the decks I'm using. Let me tell you that first. I'm using, Trust Your Vibe deck, the High Vibe deck, Angels of the Light cards, as well as the Archangel deck. Okay, so we've got 4 cards down here. And if there's something incomplete, come back to that. But today is the card number 7. Number 7 is, in numerology, is a metaphysical number. And it is something of manifesting. Now, the message on this card is body talk. What is your body saying to you? How are you speaking to your body? And what answers do you wish to receive? And we see all of these different things around the body, questions and books for learning. And we see a heart for our heart and what truly, truly moves us. We see hand, helping hand, an exclamation of, ooh, excitement. We also see a lock. What key do we need to get to an answer? And we see a rose, which is all about unconditional love. Okay? So what is your body saying to you? Where is your body trying to get your attention? Are you having any aches and pains? And if so, where are you feeling this in your body? And when you feel this, what is coming up for you? So for those of you who love to journal, I love journaling, because you get a lot of information. Start to look at how you are speaking to your body and how your body is speaking to you. Okay? In the United States, we never learned how to read our bodies. So we don't understand that when our shoulders hurt, what that could mean. Yeah, it could mean you shouldn't carry the backpack. Yeah, it should mean don't carry that big old purse. But it also has a deeper meaning. And shoulders are all about the shoulda, woulda, couldas. What should I have done? What could I have done better? And it's all about questioning ourselves. So if you're having a lot of shoulder pain, look at how are you questioning yourself? What is it that you need to look at differently? And what is coming up for you? What fears are really coming up for you? Okay? All right. All right. The next card that's coming up is saying that for this week, compliment someone. Okay, it says, make someone else happy by sharing kind words. Doing so will make you happy. Now imagine if you talk to yourself the way you might speak kindly to someone else, how much difference it could make in your day, in your health, and how you present yourself to the world. So this week, really start to look at how are you speaking to yourself and exactly what messages are you giving yourself. Are you saying I am worthy? I am capable. I am wonderful. I am loved. Those are just 4 affirmations that if you said those to yourself could make all the difference in a day. All right? I challenge you. Stand in front of your mirror in the bathroom before you do anything else and just start to say, I am loved. I am loved. Try it. Set your clock for 5 minutes on your phone. I bet you won't walk away with a dry eye. That is something we don't always acknowledge, is the love of ourselves. And then the next message directly from the angels is celebration. And the card says it is time for you to look for the joy, the delight, and wonder of every day and rejoice in it. When we celebrate the passing events and transitions of life, it is our way of giving thanks, and the angels delight with us. Whenever possible, celebrate with others, for then great energy is raised, which attracts many angels drawn by the laughter and lightness to add their blessings. It will bond you happily with others. Angel wisdom reminds you to celebrate and honors all the large or small things in your life. Find something to celebrate now. The affirmation is, my life is a celebration. And you know what? Our lives are celebrations. Our lives say a lot about where we've been in life and where we're going. Stop for a moment and just look at what was the most challenging thing that happened, say, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, back in your childhood. And then start to look at how you might have handled it and overcome it. Forgive yourself for the times you didn't handle it, perhaps with the kind of grace and ease or love that you might have handled it differently. But just look at, no judgment here. No judgment of good or bad. No judgment of right or wrong. Just look at what happened. Look at it from a neutral eye. Look at it as if you are looking at the life of a stranger. Because we're kinder to others than we are to ourselves. We're very critical of ourselves. And we're very critical of how we have handled things in our lives. But think about it, if a stranger were telling you this story, how differently you might feel. And transfer that love to yourself. Maybe this week practice not only celebrating, but rejoicing and forgiving where you feel you need to forgive and letting it go. Now, forgiveness isn't about having a big, long conversation with anyone. You can forgive someone on a sheet of paper. You can forgive someone by having a conversation with yourself. You know, I forgive you. I forgive myself. Thank you for all the lessons. And no more than that. You don't have to keep going on and on and on and reliving and reliving and reliving. Because when we relive things and we relive trauma, all we do is re-traumatize ourselves. When if you're sitting around expecting someone else to forgive you or to say, I'm sorry, you're traumatizing yourself. Tell yourself, hey, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Whatever you want to say after that is okay. But do it from a place of being truly sorry, not a manipulation. You can just say, I am so sorry. I am so sorry I did not have all the information at that time. I am so sorry that I took that on as something I needed to handle. I am so sorry for hurting myself. Say that to yourself, because the relationship you have with yourself is more important than any relationship you will ever have in this lifetime. I promise you it is, because at the end of the day, you came in this world alone, and you will leave it alone. Next message from Archangel Michael, lean on the divine and the angels for support. And what you can say is, dear divine and the angels, I give you this situation now and completely step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. And that is a reminder from the angels. And this was not set up. But you may find that as you go through the day, as you go through time, as you review time, and as you reflect, that you start to see places where you needed assistance and the angels showed up. And understand something. Life is meant to be celebrated. Remind yourself of that. Talk to your body as if it is the most important conversation you'll have. Compliment not only others, but yourself. Celebrate yourself. And when things are really, really, really difficult, hand it over. Give it up to the divine, or whatever you call your creator, God, Yahweh, whatever you call your creator. Give it up and allow for the healing to begin. I guarantee you, when you allow for healing in your life, great things can happen, including miracles and magic. All right? So, for this week, celebrate yourself. Okay? Thank you for coming by. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, consider giving me a thumbs up and sharing this with someone who might need a pick-me-up. All right? So come on back for another reading from Wisdom from the Angels, and may your heart be filled with so much love and joy that it is overflowing. Thanks for dropping by. This is Carolyn from Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you.